Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing the System Shock remake on the Steam Deck. Thanks to Prime Matter for providing a code of the game. I got an Epic Games Store key, so I don't have this game on Steam, but I'll tell you about the differences in a moment. So as you can see, native resolution, 800p, graphics, let me hide the FPS counter so you guys can see. We got basically low fog, no ambient occlusion, low post-processing quality, textures on high, shaders on medium, shadows on high, effects on medium and foliage on medium. I'm targeting 60 frames per second. And shadows are on high because if you put them on medium, the dark environments won't look dark at all, so you can actually see in very dark areas, which destroys the atmosphere. So we're going to check this out in a moment. So that's basically it. I'm going to cap it to 60 just for consistency's sake. But I have to enable VSync since this is a non-Steam game. And oh well, the 60 FPS cap doesn't wanna do its job. Okay, yeah, I remember now. You need to restart the game for the FPS cap to take effect for some reason, so let's get into the game. Oh, never mind, there we are. Okay. So as you can see in here, at least for me, when I look out this window is when I got the worst frames. So it drops into the 40s, 50s here. But then it seems to be fine, for the most part. So what's my biggest issue with this game so far? Well, the shader compilation stutter. The thing with the shader compilation stutter is that it happens on normal PCs as well. It's a DX11 game, not DX12, but I'm guessing Valve on the Steam version is going to have precompiled shaders as time goes on. So I'm expecting if you're playing this game on the Steam version, that you're going to get actually the stutters to be lessened. So keep that in mind. Otherwise, it should be okay. So now I'm going to get arrested. Again, this part, at least for me, is the one that ran the worst. And the shadow quality is what kills these sections. FBI, open up! Duh. Reduced to atoms. Let's skip this cutscene. We should be indoors as of right now. I'm going to use a save file as well, because I am a little bit into the game with a recent save file. But again, my issue is the shader compilation stutter. Otherwise, seems to be good. Here we go. Alright, we're into the game now. And as you can see, it runs better than on the outside in my apartment. So here I am, up and running. So let's very quickly check out the options menu. Oh, hang on. I forgot to show you the impact of the shadow quality, if it's below high. But this will be my 50 to 60 FPS configuration. Okay, yeah, let's plug stuff up into my body. Cool. I really love how they did the textures. They look super from the past, but they actually have detail to them. Okay, I get rid of these robots and I'll show you. These two atoms. Anybody else? Okay. So, as you can see here, it's rather dark. There's a shadow over here, over there. Pretty dark in general. But if I pause the game and I lower the shadows to medium, it's way less dark. I think it destroys the atmosphere. I mean, the performance is more consistent, don't get me wrong, but I think it kills the atmosphere. I don't know. What do you guys think? To me, it's a very big difference in visual fidelity. And now the frame rate locked to 60. Good. So again, my settings will be a mix between medium and low with shadows on high and high textures. And most of the time it should be into the 60s, basically. So, in my opinion, a very good looking game, especially for the Steam Deck screen. It really holds up. Okay, time for the password. Hold F. 451. Gotcha. 451. By the way, I'm using a mouse and keyboard because comfort. But it works with the Steam Deck controls. I'm using a controller now. The thing is, when you are into the inventory, using a controller feels weird because it's like you have a cursor that you move with the right analog stick. So I don't know, that feels kind of weird. But you can also use touchscreen controls for the inventory. Again, mouse and keyboard just for comfort. Let's destroy that camera with these two atoms. And if I turn on the lights, you'll see... Oh, there's a puzzle here. Let me skip to my old save file. So you can see more ahead into the game. Okay. Okay, so this is one of the example areas. It's compiling shaders, as you can see. That's why the stutter when I move the camera shouldn't take super long. But if I turn on the light, as you can see, there was a performance hit. Went into the 50s instead of the 60s. So that's the biggest deal so far. The shader compilation stutter plus the drops when there is a few lights on screen. But again, you can solve this. If you want solid 60s, just lower shadows to medium, but you lose that atmosphere. As you can see, it looks very colorful, which I think defeats the purpose of the game, but still, it's an option if you want to use it. Unfortunately, there's no FSR, so we're stuck with that. So let me show you the 40 FPS configuration in case you wonder. So the 40 FPS configuration is basically high settings. So you have all the visual stuff covered with ultra textures. So this will be my 40 frames configuration. So now you get the full atmosphere. And again, just go into the three dots that are right over my head. Open this menu, lock the refresh rate of the Steam Deck to 40, and there you go. Should still feel pretty smooth with the 8-inch screen. Okay, let's continue. Another option is to lower the resolution scale, but I usually keep that as a last resort. But I think this game at 40 frames is fine, honestly. I mean, look at how dark this environment is. With shadows on medium, it will be completely easy to see. There will be no shadows here. It will be completely clear. So no need to use a flashlight. I don't know. It kills the game for me if it's not this dark. Claustrophobia is gone. Oh, I'm going to die here. Jesus. I forgot that I have a health bar. Oh god. But as you can see, we're still over 40, so we should be good. Okay. Okay, got them all. Freak you all. And I recommend again locking the frame rate so the stutters are less apparent. But after a while it fixes itself, and if you have the Steam version, it should stutter less because Valve and its precompiled shaders save the day, as usual. So yeah, personally this would be my preferred configuration. There's an... oh, hi there. Okay. See, those stutters are super annoying the first time you see an effect. So 40 FPS lock. And play the Steam version. Don't buy it on the Epic Games Store. Especially if you plan on playing it on the Steam Deck. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, my advice is to play it at 40, but if you want 50 to 60, just make sure to keep those shadows... Oh, I died. Just make sure to keep those shadows on medium if you want consistent 60s. If you don't mind those drops, put it on high, and you should be good to go. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.